Call meeting order. Now please rise. I ask you to join me in a moment of reflection on the business that's before us this evening. And please join me in a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please take the roll.
Alderman Basso.
Here.
Alderman Begley.
Here.
Alderman Violet.
Here.
Alderman Clifford.
Here.
Alderman Key. Here. Alderman Lewandowski.
Here.
Alderman McGrogan.
Here.
Alderman McGovern.
Here.
Mayor, City Clerk, Treasurer, and Attorney General.
All right. First item tonight is we have a special presentations from Alderman Clifford.
I'm up already?
You're up already.
Oh, wow.
You got your hat on and everything.
All right.
Sure does.
One memento. Okay. All this stuff here. Yeah, sort it all out. You know Christmas thing. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to grab this. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Strauss. Tonight being Christmas, or as close to Christmas as we're going to get with the city council meeting, I usually do a little presentation here, and I usually have some guests that accompany me, but my little green frog was misplaced, so I have to do this solo today. But maybe next year he'll be back. But I have some contributions that I went through the year. I always do on Christmas. I always find somebody to give something to, from someone, from us to them, to help out on Christmas. So with that, I'd like to give to the group homes, Mayor's Sertoma, the group home, some gifts for a couple gift cards for food for the group homes of $100 each. Mayor Strauss for the Sertoma.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes. Thanks, Jack. I've had the good fortune of serving on the Sertoma board for about 45 years or so. I've been president for about 30 of those, and we have we provide services for developmentally disabled adults. And one of our services, we actually have 9 group homes or solo homes, which are community integrated living arrangements throughout the south and southwest suburbs. And that's in addition to, we also have 2 16-unit supportive living operations, one in Homewood and one in Orland Park, and we just actually got approved a couple weeks ago to build a third one in Alsip. So this provides a source of living for people with who are developmentally disabled, and we will take these monies and hopefully get some Christmas dinners for these people, and for the most part, they're on a fixed income, or if not on, Social Security and the like, and it goes a long way. So thank you, Jack, and Lions Club for your efforts. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Last year we sort of helped out an outfit, company or charity called Treasure Chest, and gave them a pretty close to $3,200 last year. But we have a multiple one this year, one of which is La Rabida Children's Hospital I was turned on to. And I was able in a short time through my colleagues and friends and that is to raise some money. So on behalf of us, the city council, my friends, and my absent-minded frog, I'd like to present you with a check for the kids for $750 to the La Rabida Children's Hospital. You can't cash that. And my brother was over there, and he's a judge. He said, give him the real money. So there you go.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And last but not least, someone close and dear to our hearts that we all know well is the police are building a memorial fund for our officers that served, past, present, and future, that would work here through all the years in memory of their service to the community. And they got a fund drive going. I found out about that too. So with the help again of people here, my friends elsewhere, some policemen I know elsewhere. I was able to raise, so if Billy and Chief come up, I'd like to present you something to help you out with the building of that. And what I was able to do, guys, is get you, it says $1,000, but it's actually more. My brother came over today and spruced up the pot. I didn't get a chance to put it on there, so it's $1,100 right here. So with that, I hope that'll do some good, and it'll honor the guys that's helped us and keeps our community safe.
Yes, thank you.
And here's the check to you.
We'd like to thank Jack for, we'd like to thank Jack for presenting this with us. This idea was spawned from, we had a tragic loss of Sergeant Michael Zaglyff back in March, and we figured this was a way to honor our past and present officers, and with the help of Mayor Strauss, and the chief did a wonderful handmade bench. We've done some landscaping, some bricks. It's really going to be nice when it's done, but we'd like to thank you all, and thank you, Jack, for doing this for us.
Okay, thank you. I'll save the one thing for my closing arguments or comments. But for right now, I'd like to just address the council, say just a couple of things. And you may not be as close to your colleagues as you are with your friends, but everyone deserves some uplifting words at Christmas. So, in my thoughts, here's some uplifting messages to you. Thank you for all your hard work this year. I appreciate all you've done. May this Christmas bring you not only hope, but health and prosperity you want. We had a tough year, but I couldn't have got through it without you at my side and working together for the common good of our city. Merry Christmas to my hardworking colleagues. Work may have brought us together, but we certainly won't keep us apart. And I look forward to the next coming year and working even harder. You warm my heart like nothing else, except for maybe a bottle of whiskey. So Merry Christmas.
Well, thanks, Jack. Every year we look forward to your presentations. Unfortunately, you lost your frog this year. I know that.
Well, unfortunately, he'll be back.
Okay, all right, good. Well, thank you for your efforts. They're very, very appreciated from all of us who see the benefits of that. Under consent calendar, I've got a couple of things here. The approval of minutes of the City Council meeting from December 6, 2022, and the approval of the payroll and the voucher list for the period ending December 16, 2022. Need a motion to approve said?
So moved.
Moved by Alderman Clifford, second by Alderman McGovern. Discussion, roll call.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Key. Yes. Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Okay. No sealed bids. Under my report, before I get into the business portion, I'd just like to wish everyone, all the residents and friends throughout the year, a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It's been a tough year, with the pandemic and the like, and hopefully we're getting through that, and all we can do is go forward with it. So it's again, your work has really been appreciated throughout the year, and we'll just continue to go on, and I know the residents appreciate it, and thank you to all the residents for your support over the year too. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the impending storm that we keep hearing on the TV and radio about. I've already had contact with Commonwealth Edison, the police department, Public Works. Looks like we're going to get somewhere, they're saying now 5 to 7 inches, maybe not as much, but 50-mile-an-hour winds, which makes it just as bad. So keep in mind, there's no parking on the streets during the snow event. So we can get this, get the plows in there and get things moving. With the wind, my understanding it's going to be a light snow, which means when the wind's blowing, even though it's not snowing, it's just going to keep blowing for a couple of days. And they're looking at chill factors, in teens, the 20s below zero. So we will have the warming centers open, which is the rec center. I ask residents to pay attention to your neighbors. If you've got someone maybe who's a little bit frail and can't get around, just check on them, make sure everything's okay. But this is a time where you all can get together as a city and make it work. But these are the times you've got to be here for everybody else. So keep that in mind, going forward. So hopefully it won't be the event they're talking about, but Sometimes they are right, so. Under my part, we need a motion to adopt an ordinance to increase the number of Class G liquor license by one for the Hunan Inn located at 7222 West College Drive.
So moved.
Moved by Alderman Key, is there a second? Second by Alderman Violet. Just for housekeeping, they actually have a full liquor license. They have been closed last year, they were open for carry-out only. They're gonna go back to having a sit-down next year, but they're gonna just have beer and wine and not a full liquor license, so that's what this does, so. Roll call?
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Then I need a motion to renew our contract and accept the new provision number 3 for Municipal Services LLC, a DACRA tech company for code enforcement, municipal citation software. It's a new software program we have. Someone make that motion?
So moved.
Moved by Alderman
Second.
Violet, second by Alderman Key. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman
Aye.
Basso.
Okay, somehow the clerk's is not on here. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay, all right. City treasurer, treasurer's report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Okay, I have the treasurer's report for the month ending November 30th. The general fund began the month with $5,914,561. Revenues for the general fund were $754,699. Expenses out of the general fund were $793,304. Other source use, $87,295, giving an ending cash balance in the general fund of $5,788,661. The total of all funds began the month with $23,578,899. Revenues were $1,495,707. Expenses for November were $2,141,667. Other source use, $133,966, giving an ending cash balance in all city funds of $22,798,973. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Need a motion to approve the treasurer's report?
Second.
Moved by Alderman Clifford. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman McGrogan. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. City attorney.
No report.
Excuse me. Finance committee? Any people wishing to address the council? None seen. Finance committee, sorry.
Mr. Mayor, the only thing we have is just a reminder to people that if they want to pay their tax bill and get credit for it on their taxes this year, they have but today's the 20th, they have about 11 days to do it.
Very good.
That's it. That's in my report.
Thank you. Public safety, Alderman Basso.
Yes, Mayor, I do have an item on the agenda this evening. Motion to direct the city attorney to draft an ordinance authorizing the sale of surplus vehicles. We have 3 2018 Chevy Tahoes with VIN numbers as listed in the agenda. Or would you like me to read the VIN
No,
number?
that's okay. I think you handled that very well. Now we're gonna read those.
All right. Also, I would like to remind everyone that
We made a
now-
motion to that. Moved by Alderman Basso. Is there a second?
second.
Second by Alderman Clifford. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay.
I would also like to remind everyone that the new year is a time for partying and having a good time, but I'd also like to remind everyone that the COVID is not over yet. I saw in a Tribune last week that if you would like some free COVID tests sent to your home, all you have to do is go online to covidtests.gov, and they will mail them out to your house. So you can never have too many tests at home, and you can never take too many self-tests. Never know when it's going to hit. Sometimes it's very mild, sometimes it's not so mild. So stay safe and stay healthy, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you. That's the end of my report.
Mr. Mayor, may I add one thing to it?
Sure.
I just got done with the Secretary of State, and I just looked up their DUI fact sheet for 2022. I suggest over the holidays, everybody to take Uber or taxi cabs or anything. because this year, at the end of 2022, a person who would be convicted of a DUI over the next 3 years will cost him almost $19,000. By the time you get done with your bond, your towing, everything else that goes with it, it's just slightly under $19,000. Insurance and everything else that goes up. So have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget Uber, Lyft, taxi, and enjoy yourself, especially with the bad weather.
Okay. Right, municipal grounds and property, Alderman Begley?
No report this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, planning and zoning, Alderman McGovern?
No report.
Alderman Key?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of 2 new heaters for the pool in the amount of $14,101.10 from M. Cooper Wind Supply.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Key, seconded by Alderman Clifford. Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
And that concludes my report, but I'd like to say Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you. Roads and construction, Alderman Clifford?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Motion to approve payment to Lindahl Brothers, Inc. for the 2022 road programs in the amount of $8,684.33.
Moved by Alderman Clifford.
Second.
Seconded by Alderman Basso. Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Motion to approve payment to Brothers Asphalt Paving, Inc. for the Ridgeland Avenue mediums in the amount of $85,959.95.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Clifford, seconded by Alderman Key. Discussion? Roll call?
Just some of this amount's gonna be reimbursed.
Right. Roll call?
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye. Next, motion to approve reimbursement payment to IDOT for the Ridgeland Avenue multi-use path that was completed in 2019 in the amount of $11,776.78.
Moved by Alderman Clifford. Is there a
Second.
second by Alderman Basso? Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman McGovern.
Aye.
Now, for clarity, so people don't know what that is, that's a sidewalk and continuation of it on the east side of Ridgeland Avenue to go to Route 83 and continues and connects it to the bike path over by the car wash. So that's what that's about. And last, motion to approve the Morris Engineering for engineering service various projects in the amount of $14,540.73.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Clifford, second by Alderman Basso. Any discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Violet.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Basso.
Aye.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Lewandowski.
Aye.
Alderman Begley.
Yes.
Alderman McGovern.
Yes.
That's the end of my report, Mr.
All
Mayor.
right, thank you. License permits and franchises, Alderman Lewandowski?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have nothing on the agenda this evening. However, I just wanted to say really quickly, looking across at my fellow Alderman Jack Clifford, and how much you personify the Christmas and holiday spirit and put a smile on our faces. But I just wanted to recognize as well, today you're in front of telling everybody, of all these wonderful things, but you do 10 times more work behind the scenes that nobody sees. And I just wanted to recognize that and thank you for all you do for our community and for all the people in our community. And Merry Christmas, Jack.
I appreciate the
Very well
comments.
said.
Thank you. I'll try. I had help.
Water and sewer, Alderman Violet?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move to proceed with a property appraisal at 7752 West 123rd Place.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Violet, second by Alderman Key. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That's it. Anything else?
That's the end of my
All right.
report.
Business and economic development, Alderman Key.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
Cable TV, Alderman McGovern.
Mr. Mayor, I only have one thing to report, and I want to wish Ron Jankowski a happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Today,
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ron.
birthday.
All right.
and that's the end of my report.
Old business, that's not a comment or anything. Just, the old business,
New.
citizens wishing to ask questions? New business.
Okay,
Okay, there you go.
here we go.
I knew you were waiting for that.
I'm waiting for to get to that section of it. Just, first of all, I want to, the remarks that Jerry made to Ron for his birthday, and a belated birthday, because we just had the meeting now, but I'll call it belated to Alderman McGrogan, who just celebrated his birthday, I believe it was last week. So, happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you.
Just a wish to our servicemen. You know, we've gone through this, and some people question your service to your country at times during the year, but other than that, it's all fluid. I know what I did, and I know what other people have done, but a little thing to honor our servicemen as time has come home. Time to come home, dear brother. Your tour of duty through. You've given us as much as anyone could be expected to do. Just a few steps further, the smoke will start to clear. Others here will guide you. You have no need of fear. You have not failed your brothers. You clearly gave it all, and through your selfless actions, others will hear the call. So take your place of honor among those who've gone before, and know you'll be remembered for now and evermore. And that's to all our servicemen that with us, past, present, future, that serve our country and give us the right to make comments like this, do things like this for other people and kids and people of the citizens of Payless Heights. They provided us all of that, and some of their names are on the wall, and the others took a chance of having it put on the wall. So to them, I congratulate and wish them the best, and hope they come home someday for Christmas and there won't be any more controversy or wars, and they can be with their families like we're going to be. So with that, to the people of Payless Heights, I'd just like to say thank you very much, and I appreciate all you've done for us, and we appreciate you. Thank you. End of story.
Any other new business? If not, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.